Like if you found the video valuable. When Lena Marsh retired from the force after 27 years, she wasn't chasing glory anymore, just peace. That's why she chose the 6th floor of the old Carrington building, tucked away in a quiet suburb. The hallways smelled like old pine and polish. The neighbors didn't ask questions. Just the way she liked it. Her unit, 9A, was modest but perfect. Except for one thing, the whispers. They began the 3rd night after she moved in. At exactly 2:37 a.m. she'd wake suddenly, heart racing, ears straining in the dark. Then, a faint voice filtered through the thin wall between her bedroom and the supposedly vacant unit next door, apartment 9B. Emily? Lena thought it was a dream. But it returned the next night. Same time, same voice, same name. She asked the building manager, Mr. Rusk, a pale man with sweat stains and an untrustworthy smile. 9B's been empty for months, he said. Old lady died in there. No one's touched it since. Lena raised an eyebrow. You rent it out? He shook his head too quickly. No, just storage now. We sealed it up. Lena wasn't convinced. She knew the signs. Something was off. That night, she pressed a glass against the shared wall and waited. Emily, come home? The voice was hoarse, barely a whisper. But real. She checked the wall for vents. Nothing. The building was too old for intercom systems. No Wi-Fi speakers, no TVs, and the voice wasn't random. It sounded desperate, personal. Lena pulled out her old notepad. She was retired, sure. But instincts didn't retire. Day 1. Investigation begins. Lena visited the local library and dug into old Carrington building records. Apartment 9B had once belonged to a woman named Frances Kittredge, who died of natural causes 2 years ago. No relatives, no visitors, but one article caught her attention. A missing persons report dated 10 years earlier. Emily Kittredge, age 17, last seen leaving Carrington High. Never found. Daughter of Frances Kittredge. Lena's breath caught. That night, the whisper came again. Emily, why did you run? Day 2. The locked door. Lena waited until 2:30 a.m., then stepped into the hallway with her old lockpick kit. The door to 9B was sealed with a rusted chain and padlock. She made short work of it. The apartment was thick with dust. Plastic sheets still covered the furniture. But the bedroom, the one adjacent to hers, had something unexpected. A tape recorder sat on the floor. Plugged in. Rewound. She pressed play. Emily, it's not safe out there, come back to me. Lena's skin prickled. The same voice, but recorded. Who was playing it? Why only at night? She scanned the room and found a crude timer attached to the plug, set for 2:37 a.m. It was all staged, but why? Day 3. The blood stain. Behind the bedroom wallpaper, Lena found a stain. Faint, brown. She scraped a piece and tested it with the old blood reagent kit she never fully put away. It turned bright pink. Blood. She phoned an old contact at the department and pulled a few strings. Forensics would take too long. But she asked for access to any sealed case files involving Frances and Emily Kittredge. What she got back chilled her. Frances had never reported Emily missing. A neighbor had, and when police questioned Frances, she claimed Emily had run off with a boyfriend. Case was dismissed as a runaway. No body, no leads. Case closed. Lena looked back at the wall. No signs of struggle, no police tape, no reports of a search in the apartment. Just silence. Day 4. The crawlspace. Lena couldn't sleep. At 1 a.m., she returned to 9B and searched more thoroughly. Behind the water heater, she found a small crawlspace. Inside, bundled in an old sheet, bones. Human. She backed out, heart pounding, and called the department again. They reopened the case. Dental records confirmed the remains were Emily Kittredge's. Day 7. Arrest. Mr. Rusk confessed during questioning. Frances had told him everything on her deathbed. That she'd caught Emily trying to run away. That they fought. That Emily fell, hit her head. That Frances panicked, hid the body in the crawlspace. Set the timer to play the recording. So she wouldn't be alone, she'd said. Rusk agreed to keep the unit sealed. He played the tape every night out of guilt. But he never reported it. Accessory after the fact. Arrested. Epilogue. Lena stood in the hallway outside 9B. It was sealed now, officially, this time. Forensics had cleared out the evidence. The whispering was gone, but Lena still couldn't sleep through the night. Because the last time she heard the tape play, right before the police arrived, the voice whispered something new. Thank you, Lena, and that part was never on the recording.